If that didn't get you in the holiday spirit, I have something that absolutely will. Everybody, welcome back to The Link. I'm Jason Salas, and we are going to go now live via the magic of Zoom down to one of the oldest and certainly one of the most storied in tradition institutions on the island, the Academy of Our Lady of Guam, because they have three incredible words that basically encapsulate everything about the holiday season. It can provide you guidance and give you like a lot of hope. Three words: follow the star. I guess shift in mindset also works, but that's a previous interview, so you know. But follow the star, and welcome to the show, Joe Tesoro and Iris Gaza from Academy. Happy holidays to you both.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
All right, this is an amazing thing that you're doing. The Advent reflection. I know Joe actually corrected me during the break, and I was like, "Wow, it's been a year since we did this." You actually, we last got together in Holy Week, Joe, and you were talking about the Advent. Can you give people like a little bit of context about what this means for the Catholic community and how we can participate?
Oh yeah. Again, like what we did last Lenten season. So now we're as an Academy family, we're offering again a Lenten reflection just before everything gets crazy, everything gets busy with all the parties that you have to attend, all the Christmas shopping and all that. So we're inviting everyone for a Lenten reflection this Saturday. So like a time to reflect, pause for a while, look back for the year that has passed, and really reflect on the star, quote unquote, star of the season, which is Jesus Christ. So that's why we decided that the theme for this Advent reflection is follow the star. So ultimately, we want to follow Jesus, which is the star of the season.
And, you know, we say all the time, Iris, I'd like to bring you into this part because, you know, like we say, you know, Jesus is the reason for the season. And, you know, and everybody, please remember why we truly, you know, celebrate Christmas. And it's a time, like, again, to reflect.
Yes, no, absolutely. Especially with, you know, if we look at where we were during Lent in the highlight of what COVID was, a lot of people were suffering, and that's really what the focus was. But with Advent and where we are truly with the pandemic on the island, you know, we're all waiting to kind of see what's going to happen next. We're waiting either in hope that we're going to finally move forward and pass through it, or maybe waiting with some unease on what could lead to the next part. So really, when we were looking at what our theme was going to be for this year, we're like, you know, everyone has a different reality, and what is that reality and how are we going to get through that unrelenting reality? The only way to do so is to follow the star and to wait for the coming of Christ, which is the real reason of our season, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a great opportunity for us to look forward to what is to come, to have hope in our hearts, and just know that whatever we went through this last year, you know, next year we'll be here, and if we follow the star, we'll be guided to the right direction.
Absolutely. And if you know like anything about a star, it's always going to shine bright, and no matter where you are in the world and everything like that, it's always there, and all you have to do is just stay fixated on it and just follow.
That's true.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so and this isn't just for, you know, the most devout, correct me if I'm wrong, not just the most devout of Guam's Catholic faithful and everything, because there are going to be some people that are going to say, you know, I saw you guys on the link, I was very inspired, I want to participate, but, you know, I've lost my way, or, you know, like, you know, life happened, or, you know, coronavirus happened, and, you know, I haven't been as faithful and devout as I probably should have and everything like that. Can I still participate if I've kind of like, you know, backslid a little bit?
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Mrs. Gaza.
I was just going to say, you know, one of the things that we wanted to make sure we did was have not only have a priest do one of the talks, but we also have a layperson. One of our alumna, Mary Therese Perez Hattori, who's a graduate of class of 1983, you know, she's a layperson, and she's very successful. She's currently in Hawaii, and we wanted to bring someone who has accomplished so much, but also like look at what was her journey, her journey toward faith, and how someone who someone who might be struggling with their faith can find hope in the star. Mm-hmm. So it's absolutely open to anyone who is interested, whether you are a religious churchgoer or if you just need someone to guide you toward the star, then this is basically for you.
Yeah, certainly. So, Joe, this is for people that if you want to say, okay, well, whatever the situation, you can always come back. The church always welcomes you, and the love is always there for you. And also, if you've never prayed before, if you've never considered the word, if you've never taken part in any kind of service before, this is the perfect opportunity to do that in a very safe, non-judgmental environment.
That's true. And you can do it at the comforts of your own home, or maybe at the beach, right? Or that's because we made it online and available for everyone. So it's very, very welcoming. Like what Mrs. Gaza said, we invited a layperson and a priest, so that all walks of life can really relate to their stories as well. Mm-hmm. And Miss Meritori grew up here, studied here at the academy, so she has stories of living here in Guam, living here on island, that all of our listeners could relate to as well.
Now, specific to the academy community, because it goes back like so many generations, and as you both said, so many of Guam's prominent women, and so many women who go on to different careers here on the island. They move off, they go worldwide and raise families, pursue other things. The sense of sisterhood stays with them, and the Catholic teachings are part of who they are and their character for all time. So what does this mean to be a cougar and to carry these kind of lessons and this history and these traditions with you the rest of your life?
I think Mrs. Gaza can speak with that.
as an alumni, Iris?
As an alumni, it's definitely, I always tell my current students, because they don't, the younger generation have a tendency to kind of overlook some of the things, right, that we teach. But I always tell them, and anyone I come across, is Academy built my foundation of faith, and not just my faith, but of who I was going to become. It's one of the reasons why I'm back today as principal, right? It helped me to be stronger, to overcome any challenges I came across as an adult, going through college. All of that was built on the foundation of what I experienced here at the Academy, whether it was our retreats with our classmates or, opportunities like this that were offered by the school for the community. It always came back to, how do I relate to God, and how is my relationship going, or how am I going to grow as a person in that aspect, and so these opportunities, I didn't go to church often when I was in elementary school, middle school, right? It was at the Academy that I was able to grow that, and it has stayed with me since. I'm pretty active at my parish now, and it's because of that foundation that I received here. And so we'd like to share that with the rest of the island and even the world, because again, it is online. So anyone in the States who's listening to your show, and we have a lot of those, the Chamorros who are out there, or people who came to Guam and listened to your show, everyone's invited.
All right, so let's talk about that in terms of format, because I liked how Joe kind of alluded to that. Is this is an online forum, and like you said, any time zone in the world. It may be in the afternoon where you are, because here it's going to be on the 18th at 9 in the morning, which is Saturday. But like you said, you can join from the beach. If maybe you're riding in the back of a car, maybe you're in an Uber, and you can participate and everything like that. So how participatory is it? And once the Advent service starts, what do people do?
So they can just log in and listen, and log in first and register, and then we'll send them the link so that they can join us that day. And then they can just go ahead and listen, and then they can participate in the comment section. And if they have questions, we'll have a mailing address also, so that they can send us the questions for the speakers, and then we can get back to them, so to answer their questions or their comments as well.
And the one thing, I don't really say guarantee very much on the show, but I know the one thing that we can basically say with absolute certainty is you will be filled with like the true spirit of the season by participating in this, and that's what it's all about.
Yes, that's true. That's very true.
Okay, and may I ask for the both of you? You both do these kind of things, and you arrange these events and put them on so many times and everything like that. It never gets old.
Yeah, I think especially now with our situation, right? Like what Mrs. Gasa said, a lot of people would go through different things, and we need breaks like this. We need reflections like this with all the things that are happening in our lives. I'm sure you have a lot of things happen in your life too, Jason. So we need things like this to guide us, and just pause a bit. And it's also a good year-end reflection for us personally, just to look back what happened 2021. Right? I just saw a post on Instagram a while ago that this December is they call it's December because it's like a blur that it's just passing through, and I think we need a pause, like a 2-hour, 3-hour pause, just to reflect on how our life has been this year.
So the month, Joe, is kind of like your virtual background right now, like a little bit blurred,
like blur.
but kind of like you will gain a lot of clarity, and you will gain a lot of purpose.
That's true.
All right, and again, we should mention like that, completely free. I mean, there's no cost to do this.
Yeah, no cost. Just register.
Yeah.
It's on our website. It's on our social media accounts. So just register and then good to go. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right. So
we were able to offer this for free of charge with the help of a class, AOLG class of 1969, who sponsored this event. So the theme, actually, the statement navigating through our unrelenting realities came from a letter that they had wrote us when they made a donation. So we were like, wait, this is perfect. It's so fitting that not only are they sponsoring the event, the statement from their letter is kind of what shaped the theme of this whole activity. So, we're very grateful for our alumna for always giving back to the school so that we can offer and share it with the rest of the community.
Well, if there's one thing I know, again, another guarantee I can make, doing it twice in the same interview, it's, once a cougar, always a cougar. You carry that with you the rest of your life in everything you do.
Yes.
That's
the
true.
sisterhood is strong.
Absolutely. So Iris and Joe, thank you for doing this for our
Thank you,
island
Elsie.
community. Certainly a very worthwhile and appreciated event, and we wish you both the happiest of holiday seasons.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Chris,
Right on.
good stuff.
Yep, that was great stuff. I got some good stuff too. Let's do Cover Me, which is brought to you by Burger King. We had Rachel on the show just a little bit ago, and she said she was just getting started with her Christmas shopping. Oh, sir, where did I put that folder? Where's that folder at? Sorry. Oh, I got it. Okay, yeah. So Burger King, guys. You know what I would like for a good stocking stuffer when I get my stocking stuffed? I want some Burger King gift certificates.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that way I can go to Burger King. Burger King, I'm down. I'm so down. The Whopper. You know what I love about the Whopper? It has a little like smoky taste to it, right? You know what I mean? It's flame broiled. I love their chicken tenders too, right? A little bit of black pepper. Have you tried those, sir? So good.
There's something about their sweet and sour sauce too. It's got those like the pepper flakes inside. You ever see that?
Yeah.
That really makes a difference.
Good stuff.
So it's sweet and sour and kick.
Yep. So give the gift of taste with BK gift certificates available in $20